Hey guys, it's Wahima, but just call me Wah. Melanated! Welcome to another episode, or no, welcome to my recap of 90 Day Fiancé. This is Before the 90 Days, Season 3, Episode 11, I think. That's not the name of the episode. I just don't know what the number of the episode is, so my bad. Maybe I should Google it. I don't know. Google. Or no, it's Siri that I should ask. Let me ask my sister. She knows. She's downstairs watching it. I'm waiting for people to come into the room. So if you, hi guys, hi Tiana Harris, hi the faux fashionista, hi Tan, hi Jenny. What episode of 90 Day is this? See, and get her to respond. All right, so while we allow more people into the room, I'm at home. Hopefully you can see me crystal clear. I went around and took off every device. I was like, no, everyone will be off of this Wi-Fi. I have my little fan here because I'm a little hot as normal, and I'm getting really good lighting, so I hope this looks good on your end. I really do hope it does. All right, so for those of you guys who are not watching this live, this is a video where I'm going to be talking about the episode. I'm going to be recapping it to the best of my ability. And then at the end, I will say goodbye to you guys. And then you guys go off and live your lives. And then those of us who are in the room right now, we will kiki. And for those of you guys who are in the room, I will not be looking over at the comments because I want to be able to give a concise recap. And then at the end, we can chit chat. If you do have something burning you want to tell me, you're more than welcome to super chat, and I will see it and read it and thank you. And I thank you in advance for being here at all. So I know most of the people on the West Coast are watching it in a couple minutes. I, however, I've gotten the East Coast feed. So when I'm at home, I get the East Coast feed. When I'm at Chris's house, she doesn't have the East Coast feed. So we watch it in normal time, normal West Coast timing. But over here, I'm now getting the East Coast feed. So everybody on the East Coast and Central, y'all should be locked in right now. And those of you in London, that Greenwich, what is it, Greenwich Mean Time? All right, Chris Farah is in the room. Me Not Me. Renee is in the house. Stanley is here. Yes, I am feeling better. Thank you, Stanley, for asking. I am not as, nostril dripping as I once was. And bodily wise from the surgery, I am feeling better. Yeah, I can tell the difference. Before I was like, I'm fine. And then today I woke up and I'm like, oh no, now I'm fine. Like now I'm fine. I just couldn't tell. I'm not good at reading my body. Okay, so let me get my notes out. We're 3 minutes in. Let's just jump in. Okay. So overall, what did I think of this episode? It was cool. Nothing really jumped out at me. It was like all of the little sound bites that they made us believe was like such a big deal that were coming up, like especially Rebecca and Zaid. It really wasn't that much. So let's just start with them. So Rebecca and Zaid, they're in a desert oasis, a Sahara safe haven, if you will. And he has hidden the ring, and it is the day of that incident that they had together where he awkwardly grabbed her neck, and she's been all over Instagram just singing his praises and defending him. She said there was nothing abusive about it, and that she's been in an abusive relationship before, and this is nothing like what that was, and that he was just trying to pull her close, but the angle and her reaction was because she was pissed. And obviously we know that. It was still awkward the way he was like pulling at her neck. Oh, look at my little headband. Let's get it askewed. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. So she got her natural out. Okay, this is Vix, by the way. And so basically now she has to tell him that she's still married. And his reaction is the reaction I would expect from a person who's from a country where being married is a big deal. And as much as, I know the Americans in the house are going to want to defend the American way of life, but honestly, to a certain number of Americans, the more popular, through line in America is that marriage is a big deal, but it's very easy to get out of, and most people don't stay married, it's just not a part of the culture the way it once was, just because people don't have to stay, suffering in marriages anymore. It's not seen as such a big deal. I mean, in some circles it is, obviously, right? There are people who still say I had a failed marriage, which I'm just like, no, you just were right for each other at the time, and then you weren't, and you chose as an adult to walk away. So he's pissed off that she's married because he feels like this entire time she's lied to him and he has been dealing with a married man. A married man, a married woman. He's been sexting with a married woman and he's ashamed and he's upset and he feels like it's just, this whole time she's just been this liar. And he gets so upset that she tries to go and talk to him and he tells her to get away from him. And she's like standing next to him, like hoping that he like didn't mean that. And he absolutely did. He like does like a movement and then gets up to go, like, fine, if you're not going to leave, like, I'll go. And she's like, okay, I'm leaving. And then he gets on a ATV or a four-wheeler, girl, and takes off. And that literally is it. Everything we saw in the commercial, everything we saw in the preview is literally everything that happened. At least that's all that I saw. I was cooking, don't tell anybody I cooked. I was cooking, so I didn't get to see it all. But like, that is all that I saw. And I wasn't that impressed with what little I saw. Okay, so the next thing, another small segment, again, that they hyped it up in the episode so hard, and then when it actually came down to it, it wasn't that, I'm sorry, my thing is on my bed, that's why it's shaking, was Darcy and Tom. Okay, so everything we saw in the previews, Janelyn, thank you so much. I am feeling better, Janelyn. Thank you so much. Everything that we saw in the previews is exactly what happened in the episode. They go salsa dancing, which is the premise we don't know. So they actually go salsa dancing. They're not just at a club. They are at a salsa dancing like studio where people who salsa dance go. Hey, Tom and his sister are salsa dancers, and it seems like Tom speaks Spanish. So I don't know if he just speaks a few words from being like in the salsa industry for the last, what he says, like 15 years him and his sister have been. I don't know if they were like child competitors or like, part of the ballroom scene. I'm not sure, but it's pretty interesting. And yeah, it's 11. Great. It's episode 11. My sister responded. And so she's like, with their friend Carlos, they're with Emma, who is his sister, Emma's partner. I can't remember his name for the life of me, the little small brown man. And they are in this space and salsaing. Tom and his sister go at it. Girl, they are moving and grooving. And I was like, hey. And to me, Tom is not that great. Like, I wouldn't want to dance with him, but whatever. Darcy's really happy because this is a foyer into Tom's life, right? They're in Nottingham. She's got her, thigh-high boots on. She's got a white, beautiful stole on. She's got a bustier leather type top. And she got her eyelashes on. And, midway through, this eyelash is just like hanging. It's just like, even before the tears start, the eyelash is just like, meh. And I'm like, girl, you need to talk to a drag queen and figure out what's going on. Get the hair, get the extensions, or talk to a drag queen. Maybe she's allergic to the glue, though. That might be why she doesn't actually just get extensions. Anyways, that's just a random thought. And then she has that, like, she has a stole, but then she also has her like, extension fox. That's what her extensions look like. They look like a fox fur stole. So it's like she has the white stole, and then she has, like, her hair, which is like the fox fur stole. And they're looking cute, So he then tries to dance with Darcy, and Darcy does not know how to dance salsa. Not the street salsa, not the ballroom salsa, none of it. And I could see his kind of frustration, especially because her idea of salsa is like not looking and saying, oh babe, how do you do it? Foot back, and like, trying to get him to teach her. But her thing is like, let's just pretend I know what I'm doing and let's just like rub up on each other. So homegirl is just like, he's trying to like do moves and she's just like, if this is his body, right? And this is her face. She's like, and just like shimmying on him. And the man wants to dance. He wants to dance. And it's just like me. Listen, if I take a date out to karaoke and he can't sing, you don't have to sing. What I'm saying is, like, I'm not saying you have to be like Josh Groban. I'm not saying I need you to like Luther Vandross the situation. What I'm saying is you pick a song in your range and you just sing something real mellow. You know, you don't pick some boisterous song, right? And Darcy wasn't even trying. And maybe she just doesn't know how to dance, which is fine. But that should have been a conversation with him prior to, like, babe, I really want you to show me how. Show me a few steps, babe, in the cottage, so that when we get there, I can just do it. And she just, it's like, I don't know. It's like she couldn't move at all. It's like no kind of dancing, no like semblance of like a hip sway. You feel me? Just nothing. So he then wants to get down. Like he's in this space that he really loves and he just wants to get down. Like, girl, I want to put my song in, okay? You can't sing with me. No. I first start off with Aretha Franklin, Natural Woman, okay? And then when the vocal cords gets a little warmed up, we might go into a little Amy Winehouse, a little Adele, because that's that range where like Amy is good to start with as well, right? And then Adele has some things, but you can cheat with Adele. But then, you know, when you want to go into like the Whitney, I don't need your help. I don't need your help. Okay, I'm singing Bruno Mars and I'm singing Whitney. I got a little Celine Dion. I'm gonna need you to sit down. So that's what's happening. And she can't handle it. Girls are coming up to dance with him because that's what it is. And that's what Emma says. This is what it is. He's not cheating on you. There's no reason for you to be jealous. Like, this is the culture in a ballroom salsa club. And the lights are all on. He's not in a corner, you know? And then she's like, well, why can't he twirl me like that? Girl, I saw him try to twirl you. And then you didn't follow through with the turn. You just kind of leaned back into him. You guys remember that moment. He did the turn. He did his hand over her. And instead of her like moving with the turn, she just like backed up into him. And he's just like, no, I want to twirl a bitch. Okay, so I'm going to get this girl. I'm going to twirl her. And then I'm going to lift this other one. And she's like, why couldn't he lift me? I'm like, because if he tried, you wouldn't know what to do, Darcy. Girl, you wouldn't have known what to do. So Emma pulls Darcy outside because she can see the breakdown coming. So she's like, let's go outside and let's have a talk. And then she basically says, look, Darcy, Tom is not a kept man. He's not a guy. He's the kind of guy who wants to date a lot of girls, but I know he likes you because he wouldn't have brought you around me, you know? But what you need to do is get some clarification from him. But what, did you ask him if you guys are exclusive? Did you just ask him like an adult would? And she's like, no, I don't know how. And Emma's like, well, how you say it is, Tom, are we exclusive? Try it. Go ahead, Darcy, try it. Darcy's like, she's like close. Emma's like, Darcy, try it again, Darcy. Are we exclusive? How are we gonna do that? So then she's like, great. So let's go inside and we're going to do it again. So she goes in there, she pulls Darcy to Tom and she's like, go ahead, Darcy. Go ahead. Go on, then. You know? And Darcy's like, so finally she's like, I have something to ask you. And she's like, are we exclusive? And he's like, what is that? Is that American thing? Exclusive? No, that's not how he speaks. He speaks like he's a proper Nottingham gentleman. And his sister speaks like, she's from the other side of the lake. So weird. They grew up in the same house. It's awkward. It's weird. So he says, what is that, an American thing that you need to ask, I guess? Because the soundbite makes it seem like he's never heard of the word exclusive. He's like, English, I come from the place where the people speak the language and they're called the same thing, but I don't know what exclusive means. And then he's like, yeah, we're exclusive. And she is just so happy. He still hasn't told her that he loves her, but that's it. Okay, so Omar and Avery. Okay, here it is. They love each other, guys. Avery's real sad. God willing. Get to the line. Can you go with me? No. She can tell that I am sad because the eyes don't lie. And then they proceed to stare into they show us his eyes and it's like, I don't know. The eyes look like I don't give a fuck. Those are I don't give a fuck eyes, okay? That's what that says to me. He's like, oh, thank God she's gone. I can like Ooh, having a wife. Am I right? Okay. Let me go get my things. Let me figure out. Let me get back to Syria. Like, how much school did I miss? Like, is my dad calling me? Like, there's so many. I hope my family's okay. You know, he's got so many things going on. And Omar is just like, let me just send my wife on for now. I love her, but she need to go right now because it's like too much. There's a lot going on in my life, and I can't be worrying about her and her like craziness. Avery has a 50-hour slight travel situation. 50 hours. And then I mean, both me and my sister were like, 50? That's 2 days. Like, girl, how much was that flight? I hope it was cheap, sis. Girl, 50. I mean, I thought she said 50. Both me and my sister were like 50. So if you guys are saying 30, then like, I get it. Oh, there's a troll in here. Here, let me do it. Hide user on this channel. So maybe I was wrong. I heard 50. Jessica heard 52. Okay, Odessa said 50. Great. Okay. So we just real shocked. You know what I'm saying? We just were real shocked. When I heard that like it took Ben to get 34 hours to Kenya, I was like, But you know what? I think if the price is right, like I just know how uncomfortable I would be while traveling. I mean, the travel when I did to Belize was like 12 hours. I mean, from Guatemala, you know, I'm just saying like a lot. Okay, anyways. So 50 hours, girl. Whew, it's hard. So 50 hours. I'm dying. She said she cried the first 24 hours of that. I just don't know. Girl, she's got a lot of emotion. At some point, I would have just been dried up. You know what I'm saying? She's like, would have had to drink lots of water to have more tears. And she gets home and her mom and her dad are coming to pick her up. And her mom immediately, you know, goes in. So does the dad. And it's just kind of like, they know what's going to happen. Avery is now like buckling down and going into like crazy mode and just fighting them, you know? She's just fighting with them. So that's annoying, but it's just like, why do they not attack her, but in her mind, attack her? Like asking her all these questions. And I get there on a show. I wish that she wasn't a child and didn't just double down on her craziness, because that's when she gets really callous and says things that don't make any sense because she is feeling attacked, and so she just doesn't respond well. Anyway, so she basically like, I don't care, I have my baby in Syria, y'all not telling me nothing, I'm not gonna live away from my husband. It's just like that kind of like belligerent child nonsense when they're asking her these questions. And I'm just like, girl, okay, I'm done with Avery. All right. So that's the end of them. So the next couple that we're going to talk about, let's just go into Africa, okay? Let's just go into the continent of Africa. First stop, Nigeria. So, don't worry, girl. I got it. Me, you, we'll get this troll, Tiana. Okay, so Angela and Michael. So Angela, thank you. Oh my God. Thank you, Brandy. Thank you for the super chat. So Angela says that she wants to apologize to the goofballs because as much as she meant every word she said, she knew that she was out of character and she was acting up and she didn't want to do that for Michael. Okay? She meant every word, but she's going to apologize for her delivery and the way she behaved. And I thought that was good. I was really happy that she apologized for that because I felt that it was crazy. And no, she like lost the audience. Like she lost me when she attacked Rachel at the tell-all last season. And then she got me back. So like, I'm just like, okay. But then this, you know, made me mad too. And so many people were talking about how abusive Angela is and how, you know, if she were a man going over to Africa doing that, it wouldn't be accepted. And, you know, just a lot of things that actually made a lot of sense. Sorry, that lady who's doing my hair is asking me a question. Yes, I can. Bye. I. See you at 11. Okay. So she meets with the goofballs. She has the moderator there, which is the one friend that she really likes. So they didn't show the scene. At least I didn't see it in this episode, and I could have been because I was cooking, where she's wearing that really like low red ruffled shirt and her titas are hanging low, like sweet chariots. And she meets this man, and that's one of Michael's friends that she really, really liked. And so he is there as the moderator, and two of his friends show back up again, right? So it's the older man that she likes, that's Michael's friend. It's Michael and Angela, and they're sitting together like king and queen on a throne. And then two of his friends come back, and they're both wearing their Sunday's best, which I fucking love. Okay. And the third friend, I don't know if it was the one who was sitting in the middle or the one who was sitting on the end, opted not to show back up because he's just like done with the shenanery. And they both apologized to each other. Angela apologized to them. She said that she was really hurt because she felt like they were family, and she gets like that with family. And it's a lot. And she almost like pretended to fake start crying. And, he was there for her, and it was a real sweet moment. And that was really the end of it. Basically, he said, I don't appreciate the way you acted in front of my friends. They were wrong, but you were wrong too. And she's like, Michael, I know, but I'm going to be your wife, and I have to know that you're going to have my back regardless. And I just am like, with everybody talking about how abusive Angela is and everything, you know what? I'm just like, you guys are right. It really is uncalled for her to behave the way she behaves. And like, if it were a man, if this were another situation, she would not be on TV. Also, insider tea. If you guys don't know, Chris and I went to a comedy show last night that Chris was in, and I got a little insider tea from one of the cast members. I hear that most of the 90 Day folk don't really feel Angela. They don't be vibing with her the way they vibe with each other. They kind of feel like she's a little bit of a wildcat, and that she's somebody who will turn against a cast member for fame or for, they don't trust her. They don't like her. So you're welcome. I'm going to be dropping little nuggets as they become relevant. You know what's so funny is that like last night they were trying to give me all the tea, girl, and I was like, no, I don't want it. And Chris, on the other hand, was like, give it to me. Chris was like, tell me everything. Show me all the texts. I need receipts. Please send them. My number is. Instagram them to me. Yeah, Angela went after Rachel. I do remember. That's why literally that's what I just said. And like it's true. They don't like her because of the way she behaves towards people who are just like cast members. They're all in this boat together, and she just be acting up. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. Do we ever see any kind of behind the scenes from Angela? Does she ever go anywhere but the tell all? And I know it's pretty early in her 90 Day Fiancé career, but does anybody follow her on Instagram? I don't even think she's really an Instagram personality. Remember when they first hit the scene, it was like Angela and Michael were all over, especially Michael. I don't even know if Michael has an Instagram anymore, if it's even public or he even posts. It was like, I felt like every Nigerian was posting in 90 Day Fiancé. It'd be something that had nothing to do with 90 Day Fiancé. And it would be like some Nigerian person doing something and they hashtag it 90 Day Fiancé. So, yeah, anyways, so that's how the cast low key feels about her. Low key. T. All right. So let's move on from Nigeria and let's go to Kenya. Well, right here, Kenya. Okay. So, Akini and Benjamin. This is again another confusing thing, except for Benjamin, like Akini is like, yo, this was my whole thing when he was like, I don't know what to do. I'm not sure if we're right for each other. And she's like, I think I wrote it down. Have I showed you anything but a 110%. Like Akini, like her voice went from like, have I shown you anything but less than 110%? Like I mean, this girl, she saw him coming with the tears, and she was like, "Oh no, 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 no! Oh no, no! I'm the manipulator in this scenario, or at least two can play at that game. I'm coming right back at you. Why are you trying to back out of this? I will love your son. Don't worry. I'll love him regardless if he loves me. It's no problem. You good? Shh. I'm the one that's gonna cry now. I'm the one that's gonna cry now. Cause I'm the guy. And then he picks up the bait and he's like, Akini, no. And she's like, you okay? You feel better now? Okay, Benjamin. You know, that's like, they are both crybabies. Oh, crybaby. Also, one of the castmates, a little tea from last night, a little tea. One of the castmates was like, oh my God, Benjamin would love you. Let me call him. And I was like, no, do not call him. Do not call him. And I was like, you know, I had my hair wrap on, girl. I had my lipstick on. She had a ruby woo lip. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so that's that scene where they're out on the balcony or whatever, and he's having second thoughts. And then the next scene is, I guess, the next day, and she is wearing this immaculate headdress, and I was just the most envious. It was like all of my Nefertiti fantasy come. Oh, look at my shirt. Nefertiti fantasy, headdress fantasy come to life. Girl. All of my Nefertiti fantasy was coming to life. I cannot wait until I can get like my braids. I'm getting faux locks and I can do that somehow. I'm gonna figure it out, girl. Oh, gavocado or avocado. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Secret admirer. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. Okay, so she's wearing this headdress I love, and he tells her that he has $800 for her, and she was like, that is a slap in the face. You know, basically, that was the wrong accent. Sorry, I had to like, I can't hear her right now, so I couldn't channel it. But basically, she's like, that's not enough. It's a slap in the face. Most people give like $3,000. I don't know what you're gonna do. I don't even feel like eating anymore. So then they get dressed in their matching outfits, and they're late. And her father is like, oh, I missed this. I don't even know what happens, you guys. I know that he gets there. He's late. Fidel helps him bring the stuff into the house. And the dad says, basically, we don't accept this food because that's what you do for a funeral. Bring Akini in here. And Benjamin doesn't know what's going on. It's like, this is now a little annoying that like Fidel is like got a secret smirk on his face. And you're just like, why didn't Fidel like make sure that why doesn't Akini know what's going on? It's a lot. It's a lot. So I don't actually know what happens after this, guys. That's all. The only thing I can remember is I wrote down the last thing is, oh, no. Sorry, let's go back to the apartment when they're having breakfast. She's like, are you going to the bank now? You know, basically like you need to go to the bank. Is that why you're getting your keys? And he's like, yeah, I am going to the bank, but, and then he produces a ring. And then she's like, oh, and he's like, Akini, will you marry me? And she's like, oh, get on your knees. So he gets down on his knees and he tries to put the ring on her and his too small girl. And that I feel like that would be my life. I have fat fingers. So like anybody who would get a ring and wouldn't go, oh, she needs a size 8. It's not going to fit. But anyways, so yeah, he actually proposed to her Western style, and she was surprised because she said she didn't think she was going to get an engagement ring. Yeah. Their matching outfits looked a little slapdash to me, but maybe it's because I'm looking at like Michael and Angela's matching outfits, and I guess I just like the style of Michael and Angela's. I mean, it's completely different cultures, obviously, but I like the style of Michael and Angela, so maybe I wanted to see like if they're gonna wear a matching outfit, what else would it look like? Because Akini on her Instagram, she's got some real great outfits, like really vibrant prints, like skirts and like head wraps, and I'm just like envious. It's so great. Okay, so that is the end, you guys. Like, what happened afterwards? What happened when is that where they ended it? Because the dad was like, call Akini in here, and Benjamin was like worried because he's like, I don't know. I wasn't supposed to see her. I don't know what's gonna happen. All right, you guys. So those of you guys who are not watching this live, we are 30 minutes in. Thank you guys so much for being here. That's my recap for this episode of 90 Day Fiancé, season 3, before the 90 days, episode 11. If you guys want to stay, you can stay. But right now, I'm just going to kiki with the people who are in the room. There are 372 people in this room right now. Oh my God, you guys. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. We have 99 likes. That's cute, but we can make it cuter. You know what I'm saying? We can put a little Ruby Woo on that. And get some more likes. Ooh, 110 likes. You guys are great. Thank you so much. All right. So what are you guys talking about? Let her put her glasses on so she can see. Beastmaster, not worth it at all. Ooh, who's Beastmaster? I missed that. Okay. Christine, feel better soon, Wa. Oh, I'm getting better. I'm definitely getting better. Tommy's a good slap by Darcy already. I feel like Darcy needs to just like recognize that this man now into her and move on. I mean, I know she's already moved on. That's a little outside tea. They're not together. Bella Jasmina says, of these Americans, if these Americans don't learn the other's culture, I guess ... Angela really dislikes Tom, which, yeah. You know what? If anything I gleaned from last night's conversation with cast members is that majority of what we were seeing is produced. And it's not just produced by the producers, it's also the castmates making a decision of how they're going to present their story, right? So it's really interesting to me after now, like hearing like real background tea about like someone's story and then versus what was presented and then asking like, did you know that you were being presented in that way? And them saying like, yeah, no, I was fine with it. You know, it's entertainment. It's for this, you know, we're really this, and this. And we understand that we get this, and this because blah, 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 you know? And so I'm just like, but then to see some of the like nasty things that people say about cast members. And I'm just like, but y'all know that's not real, right? Y'all know that probably the most crazy thing isn't the absolute truth. And like, the things that we don't know. Like, for example, here's a little bit of background tea on Ben. Apparently, Benjamin doesn't live by himself and that he's notoriously terrible with money. And he's actually living with his pastor. And that's why he doesn't have a car. And you know what I'm saying? Like, he's got a lot of issues in the background. So you're thinking to yourself, why is this person even looking abroad for love? Or like, why is this person even, you know, coming at the show? But they're real people. And we know real people in real life are messy. And it's just not, I don't think that's why I try to be as fair to them as I can. Now I go in on people, I do, but I go in on them based on the story that they presented on the TV. And that is something I think that like, this is why they signed up for the show. Like, they know this is a part of it, right? This is in the welcome package. Like, you're going to get an Instagram and you're going to get people coming at you and attacking you, and you can choose to engage or you can choose not to engage. And like, there are people who are successful at it, who take that engagement and flip it around and FISA, you know? There are people who are not successful at it. Lita. So it's just like, it's just up in the air, you know? Like, so as much as I try to be as fair as I can. And while the show is going, that's why I don't look for the people in real life, because I don't want to go to anybody's channel and like tear them down to their face. Like, you're a disgusting human being. Like, I don't know this person in real life. Like, I can just say what I need to say in this recap based on what was presented to me on TLC. Not to say that any of you are wrong. I'm just saying, like, you know, you can go in on people, but know that they do see your comments, and you know, it could be hurtful. Ben is not a catch. He is reckless. Everything that he has done supports this assessment. Akini may be annoying, but he is just annoying as she is. He flew across the ocean to get engaged. Eric was trash too. And Fisa and Larissa are queens at the game. I agree, Beastmaster. LOL, I was thinking how Tim is always afraid to get dirty and afraid of heights, etc. But yet yet on the way to the picnic, they driving in a car that has 500,000 foot horsepower. Oh, I didn't even talk about them. I mean, do we really want to talk about Tim and Jennifer? He gave her a busted ring and told her it was a promise ring. And then when she asked him where it was from, he told her Veronica. And then in between that, he didn't have sex with her. And before that, she said that she thought he was gay. That's all that happened. I do think they're actors too. Like their story is just like Tim. Do you think Omar wants Avery? Says Queen. I don't think about it at all. I don't have a thought about whether or not he actually wants her. I mean, like, he married her. Okay. I don't care. I don't think I need to see that. I don't know. I guess because they have such negativity surrounding their relationship, I try not to be as negative about it because I don't want to be that extra force. It's weird how that happens sometimes, how I can change my opinion based on like what everyone else is doing. God forbid I run into those people in public. And I'm really glad that the people that I met last night either A, didn't know who I was, so they didn't know I had gone in on them, or B, I hadn't gone in on them. But I was definitely very prepared to be like, I'm sorry. I just took what was presented. I'm sorry. Avery's family is sponsoring Omar. Oh, okay, because they don't want her to go there. She also called Tim a girl. Tim, Ricky Wren says, Tim said he had only a few clothing items that didn't have logos, so he didn't want to get the few clothes he had dirty. Oh. I mean, he knows he's filming. He can't wear logos. They got to put a piece of tape over it. What was going on last night, said Gigi Dome. So last night was a 90-day fiancé. It wasn't sponsored by TLC at all. We thought it was going to be a little bit more than what it was, but it was still great. This production company got a couple of cast members from 90-Day Fiancé to do a show out in California, Laverne, California, which is over there by me. Literally, it's the closest Chris has ever been to my house, and you can tell her I said it. It is the literal closest that she has ever been to coming out my way. So it felt great. It took me 30 minutes to get there. And then on the way home, it only took me like 28, which is like the same as 30 minutes. I don't know why I got excited about that. But once I hit the freeway, it only took me 22 minutes. I was real happy. Normally it takes me like an hour to get home from wherever it is and I am with her hanging out, or I have to stay at her house. Anyway, so yeah, it was a comedy show. And then from that, we had a few like Southern California subscribers show up. So shout out to Lily, shout out to Chanel, shout out to Suede Jones, which you guys have probably seen in the comment section. Shout out to IKEA, which you guys have seen in the comment section. I've seen in the comment section as well. And there are 2 other people who like commented on the video and said they were there, but I don't know why they didn't come and say hi. Maybe they didn't want to. I mean, that's fine. But it was weird. I was like, oh. And it's also so weird too, and tell me if I'm being crazy, but like I went live on Chris's channel and I videoed her performance, right? So it's up there, right? I don't know if she still has it up, but it was up there last night. And somebody commented below, oh, we were at the show too. Sorry to say my friend didn't like it, but something. And then I thought to myself, like, why would you tell her that your friend didn't like it? Why would you say that? I just be so confused sometimes with some of the comments. April, I think it was the same day. So I don't think she's just like always in that jacket. I mean, I know it's the only jacket she brought, but I think that scene for the last 2 days is all on the same day. Fleecy, the sheep girl says, why say that? Yeah, it's so interesting because like I was dissecting that, and then another comment, like I put a picture up of me and Annie, and then me, Annie, and Chris and David, and somebody was like, oh, I thought you didn't want to meet cast members in real life. Never say never. And I thought to myself, I don't. I didn't go to a meetup. Like, I went to an event that Chris was in. And, like, Annie is there and she's one of my favorites, and I feel like they have made it so that I was able to make a little extra income, you know what I'm saying, in 2018, and why wouldn't I go up to them and thank them? Like, it's not I don't you know, it was just such a weird, like, call out. It's just such a weird call out. Like, I didn't understand it. I didn't understand the need to, like, and I was trying to think about it like, okay, is this person meaning to, like, be combative or, like, seemingly, like, trying to call me out? And probably from their perspective, no. But I just think it's so interesting. I just think it's so interesting. What are you guys talking about? It was thoughtless. People want credit for being there and being honest, but her friend, not her. Yeah, it was weird. I also saw that comment. What the hell? Just keep your comments to yourself. I was confused by that. I just think it's weird. Oh, Keisha caught the live. Yay, Keisha. Tim is weird and he talks slow. Yes. Soprano, why are you talking about Auntie? Oh, Soprano says something about Auntie. I rock with Auntie too. Yeah, I mean, if you guys rock with Auntie, no problem. Do whatever. Thanks for letting us know. I also rock with Nikki P. I rock with Nikki Star Tutorials. I go over and check out Bondi Blue every once in a while. So yeah, I think that I like to support the community here. I don't check out some of the people who do Love After Lockup, but I know who they are. And I am like, I don't watch their videos, but I'm like, okay, I see you, sis. I see you, that's what I try to do. I try to be like, I know my colleagues, my people in the world, and try to support the ones and, like, promote the ones that I really enjoy being around. So if you guys want to promote people, you're more than welcome to, but it isn't like a this versus that, it's all love here. It's all love. Oh yeah, Grace Report is great. I love Grace Report. She mainly talks about Teen Mom, and I always miss her 90 Day Fiance one. So I got to go in and check in on her. But we did a live like a couple months ago on Instagram together, and I felt like a little bit that I had not taken advantage of hers, but like I was like, oh wait, I didn't understand what we were doing, and we went live, and I just felt like I wanted to return the favor to her, because I think her thing is she's big on Instagram. Like, she has a large following on Instagram and she has a large following on YouTube, but we don't really intersect as much. But we both did the 90 Day Fiance like live show with Michelle Collins when it first aired, and so that's when I was like, oh hey sis, how you doing? So yeah, I got to do more to reach out to her and like see if we could like do something together. But she's in Canada, and like the time difference, I think she's like on the Toronto side of Canada, and I'm on the like Vancouver side of Canada. So I think there's like a difference like that. But yeah, again, it's all love. I'm glad you guys are making up. Thanks. Yay. I found about you via Grace Report, and then I found Bondi Blue via you all. I'm glad. Like, it's all love. It's all love. I also love Mother Nikki. Is that Nikki Star or Nikki P? Oh yeah, you're spelling it Nikki Star way. Yeah, I love Nikki Star. It's like we met because we both did The Bachelorette, and now she does Love After Lockup and 90 Day Fiance. And she's a working actress in LA. And even though I'm in LA all the time, we just never hooked up. It's just kind of like this like online camaraderie. And I know that we have mutual friends that are like Black actresses. And like, I'm just waiting for that day where like I walk into a party and I'm like, bitch, how you been? I'm waiting for that day. Whenever I walk into a party, I'm always like, I can't wait to run into somebody that like I only have an online relationship with. Bondi's cool and Gender Snap. She's new. Oh, I'll check out Gender Snap. I haven't heard of Ginger Snaps. I found you with your morning tea on the Light Girls documentary. Oh my God, Light Girls. Wasn't that a mess? But that was a long time ago too. Thanks, girl. Thanks, Rachel. So you've been rocking with me for a minute. You've been rocking with me since before 90 Day Fiance, sis. I appreciate it. I absolutely appreciate it. Thank you so much. But yeah, it was really great to meet the people who came out last night. And thanks, April. And it was really just cool to kiki with them. And like, It was really cool. It was like I walked into this bar, like just looking for Chris, you know, like just having like an eye out. And then like I see somebody stand up and look at me and wave. And I'm like, hi, like no idea who she is. And then she's like, I came. And I'm like, oh my God. And then I like said hi to her and I was like, yeah, let me go find Chris and I'll chop it up with you. And then I went over there, found Chris, and I was hot. So I went to the bar to get water. And then these two girls were like, wah! And I was like, ah, hello, you know? And it was just like, it was great. It was great. What's up? Chris is texting like a crazy. Oh, I understand. She had to leave because she was gonna hear spoilers. But yeah, anyways, so it was all love, and like I think that like the community is great, and I always want to support the community. I love that we're no longer talking about 90 Day Fiancé. Do you believe Caesar's storyline is all fabricated? Here's the deal. I don't know what to believe about Caesar. I kept wanting to say Fredericks so bad. I don't know what to believe about Caesar. But I do know that if he is acting, he's good. He's a good actor. Because that like dead face when they ask him a question, or that like hopeless stupidity, is just spot on. Sapatiti on. Like it really is. What is it? Wait, what is this? Wow, when you said Charlie from Life After Lockup is a nut, I died. No, she's yeah, Cheryl. She is a pure D, bona fide, no holds barred nutter butter. Oh, if you guys don't know, I have a Love After Lockup video that's up right now. So if you guys want to go check it out, please do. I'm going to put a snippet of it on Instagram to try to get more people over there to watch it. But nobody cares about Love After Lockup. But it's okay. I got to keep it in. I got to push on. You know what I might start to, several thoughts just happened in my brain. Girl, just exploded. One, you know what I might do is I might like not jump into a season of something until I've watched the first 3 episodes. Like 90 Day Fiancé is a given. I'm in. I'm 90 Day Fiancé in all the way. But I might not like do like Love After Lockup because it takes a lot of editing, you know, and I can't just be like editing when no one's really like into it. Also, Love After Lockup has a whole 90 Day Fiancé. Love After Lockup has a whole like YouTube channel that's dedicated, not channel, but like a series on their YouTube channel that's like Love After Lockup uploaded or like unlocked or something, and they have like hosts on it, and I was like, so y'all got a YouTube channel with people commenting on the episode, and y'all didn't hit up like Ashley Miller, y'all didn't hit up Bondi, y'all didn't hit up anybody who reviews y'all little ass show when nobody was watching it. Okay, Ashley Miller has been reviewing Love After Lockup since season 1. I've been reviewing Love After Lockup since season 1. Like a lot of people on here have been reviewing Love After Lockup since season 1, and they gonna get some already well-known personalities. Okay. No, I mean, I get it. But I was just like, okay, WeTV. Okay. At least TLC reached out to me one time, you know? But anyways, Ginger Snaps. I heard my name present. I rock with all of you. Love you. Oh, Ginger Snaps, do you do a Love After Lockup or a 90 Day Fiancé review? Was that what you're saying, Ginger Snaps? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just was like, yeah. Oh, okay, a 90-day review. Okay, Ginger Snaps. Okay. I enjoy Ashley and Bondi Blue as well. Yeah, like, I definitely will check out Ashley's. Like, I don't watch Ashley all the time, like consistently. So I'd have to check it out to see her Lacey impression, but I'm sure it's hilarious. Her name is Ashley Miller. It's just straight up Ashley Miller. She does hers via like her camera on her computer. So it's not a live, but it's a recorded. I think it's Ashley Miller. Glorietta really is what makes Love After Lockup, honestly. Yep, we talked about Nikki Star TV. Yeah, Ashley is the first to upload. Like, she be on it. I don't know how she does it. I don't know what feed she gets, but she is fretting that ready to go that night. She'll upload it like an hour later. I feel like Bondi will upload the next day, and Waha Molino will upload anywhere between a week to 2 weeks later. Hey. Yeah, Ashley is on top of it. She really, really is. Oh, no, not Ashley and Jay. Ashley and Jay. I'm talking about a reviewer who does Love After Lockup. She got that high-speed internet and good ROM. Yeah, she be on it. Oh, so funny. Let's see. We're at 50 minutes. I'm about to stop. I started following you from the LAL review when you were wearing the faux fur. I was like, I just got my Cardi B fur, which I only have worn twice. It's one of those things I'm going to have to really, really pull out reasons to wear it. Like, did I even wear it in London? There was no, I might have just put it on in London because it wasn't actually that cold in London to wear it, but I was just like, I brought it. I do watch Pillow Talk, but not regularly because I don't record it. Tom got moves though, and I was like, with Tom, you know what he does, but like it's still, he did this thing where he like body rolled up Darcy, and I was like, ugh, no. Like I was like, I don't want that. No, thank you. But I thought the sister was really good. No, I have the fur. I have to bust it out when it's worth it. It was that season of Love After Lockup when I was so happy that it was coming back, and I was like, this show is great. And it was like a Cheers moment. I was sitting on my bed with a giant fur coat. Did you guys hear that they're doing 90 Day Fiancé college edition? Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I heard them speaking Spanish, but I didn't know if they spoke Spanish. I'm picking at my skin. Stop, Wahama. Stop. Yeah, I heard college. Oh, also, guys, did you guys watch the commercials during this one? They were showing the new cast members. So I saw the older man with the younger, like, maybe Brazilian, South American, one girl. She's trying to be a model. And then I saw the like South African man who's coming to the States, and he's marrying. She might be like a Polynesian Islander. She might be like a Samoan Hawaiian Tongan. She may be, or she's like a Filipina. I'm not sure, but she's American. And then there was another couple that they showed. I can't remember. But the new season is November 3rd. And it's regular 90 Day Fiancé. And it looks like it's all new couples. Please let it be all new couples. I don't want to see there is not one person from before the 90 days that I want to see on 90 Day Fiancé. I don't care. No, I don't want to see Angela and Michael. I just need a break from Angela. Okay? I don't want to see any of these people. Sometimes this first, sometimes half episode and then finish the episode. What? Samoa, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure where she's from. No Tariq. Okay, I haven't seen Tariq in a minute, so maybe I would be okay with seeing Tariq. No, I would. It's because I haven't seen them. Back with Russ and Pal, never. I cannot. Sometimes I watch you first. Oh, okay. No, not even Caesar. Yeah, another season is coming right on the heels, November 3rd. Regular 90 Day Fiancé. And my hope. Oh, I also heard that they are filming The Other Way, season 2, and that Devin and Jihoon are back. Like, this is also a rumor. It's not confirmed that they're back. And that Jenny and Sumit are back as well. But I don't think they should call it 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way, because, Or it's like maybe 90 Day Fiance the other way, happily ever after. I don't know, girl. None of these people got married, so yeah. No more Caesar, please, ever. I like the other way, and I feel it's more real. I like the other way too. I'm sick of these clowns. They keep force feeding us. New people, please. Yeah. No more Jenny and Sumit. Oh, Jessica, you're mad? I knew somebody who was, I heard somebody would tell me that they were upset. They didn't want to hear any more Jenny and Sumit because of the way Sumit treated his wife in this whole thing, and how no one's taking into consideration that there's a wife that's involved. And I was like, you're right. I'm not taking into consideration of his wife because she's not, I don't see her face. I don't think about it. All right, you guys, we're at 55 minutes. I'm going to let you guys go here. And those of you who are on the West Coast, go ahead and watch the episode of 90 Day Fiancé. I won't hold you back anymore. Chris is going to go live, I believe, tonight, probably at 10:30. Don't quote me on that, but hopefully she is, and I will see you guys in that chat room if you guys are still awake for that. 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 11:30 on the East Coast. I want to thank y'all on the East Coast and Central Time for rocking with me. Thank you for those that are in London. If you want to sound off and let me know where you are, I need some class participation. If you haven't, give this video a thumbs up. And that is it. I will have the other way video up maybe sometime this week on Thursday, hopefully. It's a tell-all. Ooh, it's a tell-all, girl. I might have to just go live. We might have to just, tell our emotions live, So, oh yeah, there we go. Colorado, Australia. Okay, Australia, we got an Aussie in the house. New York, DC, Michigan. Yeah, so I got all my East Coast and my 3%. Felici. BC, Canada. All right, so you're on my side. All right, you guys are absolutely welcome. Mexico's on my side too. Absolutely welcome, you guys. This has been so much fun. I'm so glad that I was able to do it here. I'm so glad this lighting was so good. And that is it. I'll see you guys. Thank you so much for your patience. I realized I didn't post a video for like the first 11 days of this month. That's crazy. I didn't even realize it had been that long. I'm going to go back to work because I'm going to be off of medical leave soon. And yeah, so my life is going to get a little bit more busy again. But, we're going to get through this holiday season together. All right. Have a fantastic evening, you guys. Remember to be you, be true, and find your place. Bye. Check out Ginger Snaps. I got to check you out, girl. All right. And that's it. Hawaii. Oh, girl, Hawaii. It's like 5 p.m.